It's a goddamn substance.
I'm sorry, John.
I'm making the frogs gay.
Today, we are talking about the 2024 Coralie Fargeat.
Coralie Fargeat.
I believe I say that
You
right.
probably butchered
That's a
that.
fake name.
Fargeat.
French film. The Substance.
Bonjour.
The film stars Demi Moore as an aging actress in Hollywood. She gets an opportunity to take a very, experimental substance.
COVID-19 vaccines have had the same safety checks as any other vaccine.
That allows her to shed her skin and essentially form a better version of herself. And as you can imagine, things go horribly wrong. And it's one of my favorite movies of last year. So that's why I chose it.
So before we get into what John thinks, make sure to hit that subscribe button, smash that bell icon so you don't miss an update.
Hell yeah. I like croissants.
My thoughts on the movie. I picked it because it is one of my favorite movies of last year, like I said. No, I really love this movie. I'm a huge body horror type fan. Like, I love the old Cronenberg type movies. And I think this is a very unique take on that because it has something to say. It has a message. It's brutal. It's violent. It's funny. My favorite part is Margaret Qualley being naked all the time.
Nice.
Okay, here's the problem with... I know.
Jesus.
It was not her actual breasts.
What?
Please, no! 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 No!
Yeah, because she doesn't have huge tits. Yeah, so I thought they were both really good in the movie. I do like the message of the movie, which I'm sure we will get into, because that is kind of like what everyone talks about with this movie, is what it's trying to say, on top of all the grotesque stuff in it. The last 30 minutes of this movie are batshit insane.
Yep.
The whole movie has a pace to it. Almost moves like a music video in some ways.
Yeah, it kind of does, actually. That's a good way to put that.
There's a rhythm to it I really like.
And the ends,
Kinda.
the last 30 minutes is like the whole movie of Crank, where he's just fucking constantly just fucking...
Yeah, once this movie starts going, it just does not stop. But yeah, so that's my thoughts. I really liked it. Obviously, I picked it.
It's...
Check out his OnlyFans, everyone.
Do I look like I have an OnlyFans? It's just a beautiful story, like boy meets girl who was from the city, he was from the country.
I don't think you watched the right movie.
No, I actually, really, I think it's one of the best films we've watched.
I agree.
This film, I don't think I can explain it any better than you did. It had great pace. The acting was spot on. The only critique is Dennis Quaid's character.
Oh, I thought he was so good.
Oh, he's so over the top.
Corny as fuck.
I
Yeah.
liked it.
It was absurdly corny.
It
Like,
was.
Oh, his name was Harvey.
Harvey Weinstein, who believed in us and made this movie.
Harvey Weinstein.
Thank you, Harvey Weinstein.
Especially Harvey. Harvey Weinstein.
I don't get the reference. But no, it was a great movie. That was my only critique is David Quaid.
On my broken heart.
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis
You don't
Quaid,
even know his
whatever.
name.
Whatever.
You're criticizing him.
Fuck that guy. No, he's actually a great actor, but I thought his character was a bit corny.
I
understand
think
that
it
was
supposed to be.
Yeah, that was his point, but just they could have done a little bit better by that. Overall, the story was fantastic. I love the pace. You never got bored of the film. Not once did I ever think, I'll shut this off and I'll go watch this later. I started and I was like, oh, this movie I need to finish.
Yeah.
Because I finished a few times. Well, yeah. Nudity was on point.
It was.
It was great.
Yeah.
All in all, enjoyed the film. Thought the writing was great. Other than Dennis Quaid, that's the only critique I have in the film. Really, other than that, I thought the movie was perfect.
I'm with you guys. It's this is one of the best ones we've watched. It's probably the best movie of last year.
I'll agree with that.
I thought this movie was excellent. I love the little homages to Kubrick, which I thought at first it was going to be that kind of movie where it's going to be slow and steady, but it's frantic and kinetic, and I love it, and I think it does the pace very, very well. I love the substance. I was obsessed with the substance. I'm it's one of those drop shipping brands.
Oh yeah,
where it's
It
it
doesn't
it
explain
was.
anything about it.
right, and it's the font is right, the wording is right, the way it's packaged in the box
It's
is correct.
perfect.
It's like a Manscaped order.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. Is the writing was perfectly like
Yeah.
that.
And
I was just like, I'd buy that.
And I love it when she's in that car accident and then that nurse gives it to her. She's like, she finds it in her pocket and it's on a USB drive. Like, it's fucking genius. Is this movie based off a book?
No.
No. Okay. Like, it's incredible. Like, there's so much you can do with that. Like,
Oh,
I want to see.
I could see a sequel.
Like, the sequel is from the substance point of view. Like, who runs this business?
Oh, it's inside the lab.
Right? Like, is it a lab? Like, I love.
Dennis
like,
Quaid is the
she's
operator.
like pulling it out and looking at all the steps. It's like, you get your activator and your suture kit and all that stuff. And then it's like the food bag and then the switch tube. And it's like, oh, that's cool. I was so obsessed with that. I was like, I want that. I want to be able to buy that and have that.
I literally, the whole time that she was doing that, I was just like, I'd buy this. I'd give it a go. I'd give it a fucking go. The whole, like, having it cut, like, split your body in half,
it's like, what
that.
the hell?
I'd probably puss out because I'm a bitch, but, like...
Like that, I was totally enthralled with. I like the dude on The Voice. Never changes his tone.
Nope.
Never changes the way he speaks. Everything is the same. There's no panic. It's almost inhuman the way he speaks.
But enough with the fun and games. It's time for everyone's favorite. Work.
I love the gore. It's goopy.
Dude.
It's disgusting. There's parts in the movie where I'm like, gross.
It's hard. It can be hard to watch.
It's
at
a
times.
gross movie, which is most body horror movies are disgusting.
Yeah.
The whole idea of like this other person coming out of you. It's like, oh no, it's just you. It's not.
It's a part of you.
It's just you. That's the substance rule. It's you.
You are one.
You are one. And it's like, but it's a woman, and women don't even like themselves.
But that is a big message of the movie, though.
Like, I thought it was so good. I was enthralled with it the whole time. I love the last 30 minutes. It kind of throws everything out. Like the movie does get more and more frantic, even in its like style of like direction and cinematography. But at the end, man, it is fucked.
The New Year's scene.
She's so Cronenberg. Like they Cronenberg.
It's like a face on her back. There's
Dude,
teeth everywhere
disgusting.
on her.
Like
I love that she took fucking Elizabeth's face, like
and
her
then
poster,
it takes the
glues
poster.
it to her face, and then it falls down.
And it's just like she's so like she needs that acceptance. She needs to
She
have
needs
that
the
attention.
affirmation of it all.
But my favorite part of that, like when she becomes that grotesque monster, is that's the only part in the movie where she's like okay with herself.
She like accepts herself finally.
She's happy
She's
in
like,
that.
oh,
moment,
Yeah.
I am beautiful.
And I think that like to circle back, like I mean, you've already mentioned like your favorite scene, so I'll mention mine.
Did I?
I think so. I
I don't think he did.
Okay. Well, a scene I really liked, and it might actually be my favorite scene, is at the beginning, is the conception of the star. And I felt that was such a good way to tell that she's past her prime.
Yeah.
How it, and it's like, oh,
That's
Elizabeth
real
Sparkle.
life.
That's how it
I
works.
know that happens in real life.
And like they make it, and if that's the way they do the star, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that's how they did them. And then like they show the final version of it, and then it's like weathered. It has cracks in it, and I thought that was such a cool way to just kind of introduce us to this character.
Yeah.
And then you cut to her, and you're like, that star represents her so well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear the people walking by, like, "Oh, wasn't she in that one film?"
And it's kind of true to like, it's kind of like meta humor.
Oh, for sure.
I like meta humor. Make a meta joke, John. Do it again.
Zuckerberg.
We like that one. Like she, like they're like, what's she in that one movie? And I kind of feel like that's like Demi Moore now. People are like, wow, Demi Moore.
Whenever I think of Demi Moore, I'm just like G.I. Jane.
I know
That's all I know.
Ashton
her in.
Kutcher.
And she was with Ashton Kutcher. Yeah,
Yeah, that's all I
I
think
was like,
of.
oh, she was married to him for a while.
And it's like this movie, she did so well, and I feel like this would be a difficult role to do.
Especially when's the last film she was in? Like big film.
Big one like that she got recognized for. I can't think off the top of my head. I can't think.
I mean,
what I mean.
Can we agree? For 60 years old, Demi Moore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's no way at 60 years old I'm letting anyone see me naked. I don't want anyone to see me naked now.
Let's like alone. Like
let's do it now.
no, like it was like that. I hate when that term is thrown around. It's such a brave performance, but it was.
I'm doing this a long time, like over 45 years, and this is the first time I've ever won anything as an actor.
My favorite scene
I'm making shit up.
is
I don't know.
the scene where the guy asks her out on the date and she's getting ready and she puts on makeup and she doesn't like it, so she puts more, and then she goes in, she looks at Sue, and then she comes out and she's like, fuck this, and she's like, she can't stand to look. She's gorgeous. No, I love that scene in the movie though, because like that is such like it's a scene that like I can grasp the idea of it. Obviously, like everybody has like body dysmorphia in some fucking way. We all look at ourselves in some
perfect.
way.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have a small. Dude,
Evan, tell us what his favorite.
Dude, I forgot what movie we were doing. What were we talking about?
I enjoyed the movie so much. I would say
He didn't even watch it.
No.
I saw the nude scenes and I was like, yeah, I got it.
You're skipping all of
I'm
them.
just like, fast forward, rewind. You guys said some pretty good points, honestly. Like the beginning, like when it explains it, like with the star. I would say, like one of the best scenes is like when she goes to like terminate, and then she just kind of like pulls it away, and she's like, no, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. And she gets like all distraught. Another scene, honestly, is when she gets her head slammed into the mirror.
My favorite scene was Sue when she's doing one of the workouts and she bends over and that thing sticks out of her
Chicken
ass
leg?
cheek.
The bump?
The drunk, yeah.
Or
The chicken leg.
And
yeah.
she like
leg.
runs to the fucking.
And she like pulls it out of her belly button somehow.
You have to look up the script page for that scene. The way she does the font and everything is so unhinged in the script that it's just like the scene, because like you're pulling a fucking chicken bone out of your goddamn belly button. It's so wild, man. And then it's like it describes it as like, and then the belly button closes up like an anus. Yeah, I thought it was a fantastic, like probably one of the better body horror movies.
Yeah, I
I've
agree.
seen in a very, very long time.
I think it's the best that I can think of in the last 20 fucking years, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah, this movie like kind of, it was a banger.
All right, so what are we're gonna throw ratings on?
Let's
this.
do it. Throw a rating on it.
I'll give. Well, I guess I was my movie, so I
Yeah.
have to
What do you
rate
give it,
first.
John? What do you give the substance?
I give it a
2
4.
perky tits.
4 to 5.
I'm gonna give it a 4 too.
I give it a 4.
That's our highest rated
Yeah,
movie.
I think so.
I figured we were all gonna rate this really high.
I thought you were. I'm pretty sure it was.
Fall like 5,000 miles away, man.
Someone sponsor us, like even if it's just dick pills.
Those fake. Oh man, like old Rogan.
Give
like
me
the
some
fleshlights.
China dick pills.
Like in a message from our sponsors. Today is Fleshlight.
This show and all shows are sponsored by the Fleshlight.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
that's our highest rated movie.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna like it just because I know the shit that you're into. I actually didn't think you were gonna like it as much as you did.
Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna like it at all.
No, I love this movie. I think everyone who can handle the gore should watch this movie.
Yeah, it is pretty gory and pretty gross.
Tell your kids to sit down and have a family
Yeah.
movie night.
It's good.
And maybe women will watch this episode because all of our fucking viewers are men. So maybe the substance we get women. That's what we chose
I can't
to
understand why.
Yeah, we were three white guys.
Device?
Evans.
So
drunk.
the tism's kicking in. The beer also doesn't help with the tism. Weird.
Yeah, should we wrap it up there?
Let's wrap it up.
We don't wrap anything here. Raw dog everything.
How do we end these usually?
Make sure to
All right,
subscribe.
boys.
and-
All right. Here we go.
Faggot.